KebG weather overview, and it's Memorial Day. And if you think back to last year, I don't know if you guys remember, but we had some awful weather for Memorial Day. We had highs in the 50s, we were stuck, and then late in the weekend we finally broke out of it, but it really wasn't much of a consolation. This is going to be a much different story this year. We have classic summer weather on the way once we get past today and this pesky storm system that's moving through. And I think once we get past today, we're going to be in pretty much fine shape. Now, these high temperatures forecast by the National Weather Service, this is for today. It's going to be hard to realize those because of the fact that we have so much cloud cover in the area. Now, I'm recording this around 10:30 in the morning, so when you look at the satellite picture as it is now, you can see plenty of clouds, but there are a few breaks around Staten Island and around southern Brooklyn that are trying to punch their way through. But you can see to the west of that, there's plenty of overcast skies. And so we're going to be dealing with on and off clouds, but mainly I think the clouds are going to win out today. Now, ahead of this storm system, we have the obvious clouds, but we will be seeing an uptick in showers and thunderstorms later in the afternoon and evening. And some of those could bring some pretty heavy rain. I think for the New York City metro, the immediate metro area and the coast, the biggest threat is heavy rain. Further inland, though, there is a more substantial severe weather threat, particularly for the western part of New Jersey and the Hudson Valley, mainly west of the Hudson. But you can see how the NAM pushes an initial line of showers and some embedded thunderstorms through here between 3 and 6 o'clock. And although that the initial push moves through, we still are left with leftover possibilities for showers anyway through much of the night. I don't think it'll rain the entire time tonight, but we still will deal with this unsettled weather pattern through even part of Saturday. The early part of Saturday, we could still be stuck in clouds, but what I think will happen is as we go along through much of the day Saturday, once we get past about noon or 1 o'clock, I think that the skies will generally be clearing and we'll look for a much brighter day overall on Saturday and especially Sunday. Now, Sunday is where we really dry things out because that upper trough is off the coast. And you can see off the weather model that high pressure is firmly in control. And we are setting ourselves up for a classic, really, Sunday and Monday, Memorial Day. Highs in the 80s basically everywhere. And the big story next week is going to be the high temperatures in the 80s to around 90 for most of the week. Now, here we are out to Tuesday. Nothing really going on. There's a cold front by next Wednesday that's entering the Midwest, and it's sort of petering out as it gets here by Thursday into Thursday night. So we'll have to see what that eventually does. Will that linger along the coast? Will that give us a chance of rain? But it's just too far out to really speculate too much about it. The main takeaway for me is that the weather's going to be warming up. Now, we looked at Friday's high temperatures. Now, for Saturday, I could see us getting to 80 simply by virtue of the fact that I think we'll have less clouds tomorrow. I think by the time we get to the afternoon, we should be really drying out. And then look at this for Sunday. Highs bumping up area-wide, I would say easily around 80, especially along the coast. And then Monday, we turn it up a notch. Highs near 90 in the city. And then it'll be interesting to see once we get to Tuesday, because the Weather Service has highs of around 91 in the city and 80s most elsewhere. And then Wednesday, they bump the temperatures back down again. Now, the question for me is going to be, can some places in and around the tri-state area string together a few 90-degree days in a row? That would give us our first official heat wave. Right now, the Weather Service isn't showing that. If we look into Thursday, highs around 83. So they're only showing one day of 90 here, 90 plus, and that would be on Tuesday. So that's just something we'll have to monitor. Will those high temperatures come up in the Wednesday-Thursday time frame? Will we see more widespread 90s in that particular time period? That's the period that I'm interested in before that next front arrives around next Thursday. So enjoy Memorial Day. It's going to get better. We got one kind of lousy day of weather that we have to endure with today's cloud cover and thunderstorm chances. But other than that, I think the weekend should be high and dry. So get out there and enjoy it. And remember how last year was, because last year was really miserable. So take this one, this Memorial Day, and enjoy what you can with the outdoors and with the summertime heat.